The D-backs had a big boost in attendance this year. There was also an increase in the number of complaints about Chase Field, with reports of excessive heat and a lack of AC to falling concrete. In March, a spring training game was called after 6 innings on account of rain because of safety concerns closing the roof. Fans have been left wondering why all these maintenance issues haven't been fixed.
All revenues generated in connection with the stadium.
Community activist Diane Barker read through the 2018 agreement between the D-backs and Maricopa County, which clearly states the team will have sole control and responsibility for the operation and maintenance of Chase Field.
They're part of this contract, and they need to be at their best in good faith. My fundamental idea in life is if you can't maintain it, don't build it.
But it may not be that simple. The D-backs and Maricopa County Board of Supervisors are in ongoing negotiations to keep the team in downtown Phoenix. The D-backs' current lease to play at Chase Field ends after the 2027 season. One of the key issues is who will pay for the hundreds of millions of dollars in renovations the ballpark needs. The team has not shown a lot of interest in pouring money into a facility where there's no guarantee they will be at a few years from now.
I think it's a great amount of civic pride when we have a professional sports team here and thriving. But once again, if you're going to do a deal involving a publicly owned stadium, you got to do right by the taxpayers. That's my #1 priority.
Arizona's family did some more reading of the 2018 agreement and found the team is required to put $2 million a year into a reserve account that's intended solely for maintenance and repairs of Chase Field. The team is also required to put all net revenue received by the team for non-baseball bookings into the reserve account as well. There has been no dispute over the annual $2 million deposit, but financial statements provided by the county do not show any money going into the account from non-baseball activities, like concerts, shows, and events like Upper Deck Golf. When Arizona's family reached out to the team asking about the proceeds from non-baseball related activities, we were sent this statement. All of the payments that are required for under the MOU have been accounted for by the team and have either been paid to the Chase Field Reserve Fund or accrued on the company's books.
Teams tend to try to find ways to get around paying for things that they have to. And
Neil DeMoss runs a website called Field of Schemes, which tracks public-private stadium deals across the country. He said it's not unusual for a team to play hardball and not exactly honor every financial detail of a current agreement when it's negotiating a new one. DeMoss tells us Maricopa County may have every legal right to take the D-backs to court, but that's not in their best interest if they want the D-backs to stay.
You don't want to drive the Diamondbacks out of town. At the same time, the Diamondbacks owners do not want to be driven out of town, right? It's not like they have a ton of other options. Look what the Coyotes just went through. And it's not like they can just pick up and move to another metro area the size of Phoenix, because there are not any that are, do not already have baseball teams.